Jai Shri Ram. This is our How Sanatani Are You? Seventh track. The first question I'm going to ask you is, have you ever undertaken any Swachh Bharat activity? No, you lose points. Uh, I, in my car, keep a pair of gloves and this garden rake, thode jhadu, and long boots. I bought those long boots and all other small implements. I just made a note, right? Shovel and all that. And whenever I get an opportunity, I do this Swachh Bharat. I've been doing it for many years now. I clean the garbage right opposite my house. There's a big one, and people of in the surrounding areas they dump, but I clean. And I also buy a little petrol to burn the whole thing once in 15 days. It's an amazing activity. And thanks to Narendra Modi ji, he has instilled this value in me. Shuchi is an important concept in Sanatan Dharma. Internal cleanliness, external cleanliness. Please start doing that. It has an amazing salvific effect. Salvific, Salvific. Salvific means something that leads to salvation, moksha, serving others. Now, incidentally, I am reminded Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, I believe, used to get up in the middle of the night and he used to go to the Dalit areas and he used to clean their latrines. Just imagine. Huh? And he was asked why. Then he said, if I go during the day, they will not allow me. Huh? Since I'm a Brahmin and all that. On top of it, I'm a priest. But therefore, I go in the middle of the night, I clean. It gives me immense satisfaction for having done some useful work and keeping the environment clean. People will be rid of all diseases. What an awesome sentiment. Huh? He is an extraordinary role model, but we have no lesson on him in school, isn't it? This is how we are being completely decolonized. Okay, so please make sure that you stock your car in the dicky with some of this stuff. Get those long boots, Macintoshes they are called, right? So start doing that. It's an amazing activity. Then the next question, do you have a Godwar? Obviously, you will say no. First of all, you won't know what the hell I am saying. Don't worry about this cap, right? There's a nice cap. I think I don't know where I picked it up from. And the message I'm trying to tell you is Sanatan Dharma gives you the freedom uh, to do whatever you want as long as it is dharmic. So there are no restrictions, no draconian laws. Okay, unlike in other cults, there are simply too many do's and don'ts. So first of all, you should not therefore compare. Hinduism is like an ocean. The others are like small puddles. How can you compare a puddle with an ocean? Remember this. Okay, Godwara. This I have to get it made. I have not got it made, but I have got a lot of Gaumata figurines at home, which I look at throughout the day. First thing I get up in the morning, I look at Gaumata. Now, Godwar basically means we should you can use your creativity. You can probably get a nice picture of Gomata and fix it on two stands so that people have to walk underneath that, right? Because it's a Hindu sentiment that if you crawl underneath the Gaumata, you get its blessings and all that. Well, if you stand beside a Gaumata itself, you will feel so calm. Standing beside a Gaumata for a few minutes is equivalent to doing meditation, dhyana for several hours. And from the body of the Gaumata, there is a wonderful, sublime spiritual perfume. Aganthus allokam or something like that. So they gave it a fancy name also. So everything about the Gaumata is so spiritual. So hang a picture of Gaumata near the door or the top side of the door so that every time you go through the door, you're actually going underneath the Gaumata, you're passing underneath, and that will register somewhere in your psyche as a wonderful spiritual activity. So the next question I'm going to ask you is, have you ever tried working out a rebus? Rebus, Rebeus. Rebus is a puzzle using letters. You can use pictures also. Suppose I write RUN. It is run down. Suppose you write START. It is startup. So rebuses are very useful to stimulate your critical thinking abilities. A rebus is basically a puzzle. Rebus can also mean a picture. For example, for a bathroom, a stick figure is there, male and female. So that's also called a rebus. So please try rebuses. So you must be wondering, how is this connected with how Sanatani are you? My dear friends, please try to use your imagination to link it. All these things, I strongly believe that these will improve your higher mental faculties and you will be a better communicator. And that is like I told you, the Veda says, Swadhyaya pravachanabhyam na pramaditavyam. Not only study of scriptures, preaching, teaching, right? Spreading the message, disseminating spiritual knowledge is the function of every Hindu. And if you want to be capable of doing that, all these things are necessary. That is how it is connected, right? So connecting the unconnectable, well, that is a trait you should develop. Then the next thing is, do you understand that leadership is actually involving three major elements: the team, the task, and the individual. The team, the task, and the individual. Remember, simple theory on leadership. We will have a detailed discussion. All the important theories. I made a chart. So team, task, and individual. So this is the extra point you get. Bird homes. Next question. Do you have any bird homes? Go to YouTube, learn how to make bird homes. I bought a lot of bird homes, pretty cheap, some 200, 250 rupees, nicely made. You can put them, I put them in my shuttle court. Many little swallows are there, many sparrows are there, and some parrots are also there. And I'm so happy. They are so happy. They make such a lot of music while I play shuttle. So please start doing something about fixing bird homes somewhere in your house high up. Do some reading. Next question. Do you know how many Paramveer Chakras were given away by the Indian government? 21. Can you name all of them? Please find out. Teach your kid the names of all the 21 Paramveer Chakras. People who laid down their lives. The highest gallantry award in the country. Right? Then next question. Well, let me see. Do you know the names of the 12 Alvars? The Alvars are the Vaishnava saints. So, Nayanmars are there. They are 63 Shiva saints. So, I don't know all the 63, but this 12 we can easily learn. If you can, I can teach you chain linking. Chain linking is a memory device, okay? So, we can learn that too. I will myself do that chain linking of Nayanmars and then give you in a short or something. I don't think it's shorts mein aa jayega. So 12 Alvars. 12 Alvars, I'll give you a mnemonic in the shorts later. Okay, you should name them. It's very easy. You can make a small chain link. So Alvar means a Vaishnava saints. Alvar is a word which means immersed in devotion. Devotion to Krishna. Okay. Then next. Have you read Stephen R. Covey's Time Management Matrix? Time Management Matrix? No. What is the Time Management Matrix? It's such a simple concept and it will revolutionize your life. Important, not important. Urgent, not urgent. There is a grid. There are 4 quadrants. Stephen R. Covey has a strong leaning towards Hinduism. He expressed that in several of his speeches. So, important and urgent. These are pressing demands, right? Deadline driven activities. So, this you have to perform. Not important, but urgent. So, these are activities which you should delegate to somebody. You can think of it all calls and paying bills and all this can be taken care of. Not important but urgent. If you attend to these works, you will lose vital time and you will not be able to achieve the level of excellence which you aspire to achieve. And now, important and not urgent. That is the most important quadrant. See, right now, I am recording all this How Sanatani are you? I'm doing a lot of reading. I've created such a lot of material. Sometimes I wonder, Krishna has given me so much strength, obsessive dedication. Sometimes I wonder, is it possible for anyone to do so much in one Janma? Well, a little bit of self praise is all right. So, if you don't study, if you don't read up, yeah, be the best in whatever profession you are. There's no compulsion. It's not urgent, but it's very important. So this is the area which will decide how much excellence, how much money, how much, wealth of all kinds you will gain. So people usually neglect this because it's not urgent. And then the last quadrant on this side is not important, not urgent. Going to birthday parties, going to weddings, and doing all kinds of chores, which should be completely delegated. But people are indulging in all those activities. As a result of it, all your intelligence is wasted in useless activity. So, Stephen R. Covey is a rishi, in my opinion. Read his book, or if you want a summary, I will provide that later. I scanned it, I made a summary also, and I made handouts and given out to my students. So, if you have the patience, read his book. So, next question, let us. So, next question is, have you read about the theory of true love? Why is this important? Obviously, because you have seen the movie The Kerala Truth. It's not the Kerala story or whatever. I think it's the Kerala Truth. I worked in Kerala for a couple of years. A strange place, Parashurama's land. Well, I don't want to say anything right now. Early morning, true love. I think it's Richard Sternberg's theory. So he gives a wonderful theory. Intimacy, passion, and commitment. Intimacy means you are willing to share your secrets. Passion means there is strong chemistry. And commitment means you are dedicated. If all these three are present, then that is consummate love. CONSUMMATE. Consummate means perfect, complete in all respects. Consummating a marriage means sexual intercourse has taken place. If consummation of marriage has not taken place, you will easily get a divorce. So, this is a very interesting theory. If only intimacy is there, well, you are sharing secrets, but that's just friendship. If only commitment is there, then also that's not love. If only passion, then that is infatuation, foolish love. Head over heels, you have fallen. So intimacy, passion, commitment. Well, with age, the passion part will decrease, but it's all right. Intimacy and commitment will be there. Then lifelong companionship will also be possible. And in Ramayana, Rama talks about love. He tells Sita there are 6 principles. Now, I already made a shorts on this, but anyway, I'll repeat it for you. Ananya, the first one is Ananya Shetatvam. That means I belong to you. Ananya Shetatvam. Ananya Sharanatvam. I depend only on you. Ananya Sharanatvam. Ananya Bhogyatvam. I enjoy only along with you. Right? And then Sashlaika Sukhitvam. I'm happy when you are with me. Vishlaikya Dukhitvam. I feel depressed or dejected or sad when you are not with me, not along with me. And then Tadan Ananyatvam. That means we are not two, we are one. So these are the simple principles of love. So marriages are made in heaven. That's what they say. Well, marriage is the most important decision in your life. Let your parents take equal good part. Usually the love that you fall into, that's why they say you fall into love. You don't rise in love. You get carried away. So your parents are your best friends. And as a Sanatani, you should give them good importance. They will take care. They will, of course, your decision will also be honored. So please don't blindly fall in love and get carried away, right? Okay. So that's about true love. Next question is, do you know the original Ramdhun? The original Ramdhun was written by Swami Lakshmanacharya, which was distorted by our great Mahatma Gandhi. He inserted the line, Ishwara Allah Tero Naam, Sabko Sanmati De Bhagavan. But Ask any Muslim to say that Ishwar Allah Tero Naam. They will not say it. No Christian would say it. So I don't think Gandhi had a right to interfere in the lyrics written by Lakshmanacharya. If he had done it today, there would have been a copyright case against him. So the original Ramdhun, please try to learn that. I have learned that. I sing that on Bluetooth. It's a wonderful bhajan. The original Ramdhun. Uh, then there are some other songs which I want to quickly list out. You can make a note. You must learn Vaishnava Janato Tene Kahiye Je Peed Parai Janere. Narsi Mehta, 15th century Gujarati saint. This is actually a song which completely defines a Vaishnava, a Hindu. Vaishnava Janato Tene Kahiye Je Peed Parai Janere. That's a lovely song. Then Ananda Loke. Ananda Loke Mangala Loke. Rabindranath Tagore. Please listen to that. Try to learn that. Kannada Raja Pandaricha. I think it's Purandaradasa. Kannada Raja Pandaricha. Majhe Maher Pandhari. I think this is Tukaram. Bhimsen Joshi. Majhe Maher Pandhari. Please learn that. Kurayondrumillai. Kurayondrumillai. Maremurti Kanna. Kurayondrumillai Kanna. This is Kurayondrumillai means I don't have any complaints. There are no shortcomings. Actually, it's a form of Nindastuti. Composed by, written by Sri Rajaji, Rajagopalachari. He was the first Governor General of India, right? Great scholar. I love reading his Ramayana and Mahabharata. I've read them several times. He has written Ramayana and Mahabharata, Bhavan's publication. I strongly recommend that you buy that book and read it. Every child should read Rajaji's book. And Rajaji wrote only one song in his entire life. That is this Kurayondru Millai. Kurayondru Millai means you are telling Krishna, well, there's no shortcoming here. I don't have any complaints. I don't have any grievance. Now, in my life, there was one miracle. There were many. I will tell you one. Once I went to Srirangam and I met my friend's friend. That man became my friend. His name is Balaji. He runs a string of bakeries all over Tamil Nadu. So, since I am a Telugu speaking person, on that particular day, when I met him for breakfast, we had a sumptuous breakfast. And then my friend told Mr. Balaji that this fellow sings Tamil songs also. So he said, please sing one song. I immediately sang Kurayondru Mille. The meeting was over. We went to Srirangam temple and we spent some time, and then we were returning, we were coming out. It's a huge temple. I think this is the biggest temple in India. Srirangam temple is, I think, some 57 acres. It is an island, Kaveri river flowing on either side, 57 acres. A huge temple, biggest temple in India. So in the outer courtyard, there is a mantap. So there's a lot of sand and all that. So I was, along with my family, we were sitting there. Suddenly from the temple top, the instrumental music started. And the song, you can guess. You would have guessed it now. The song was Kurayondru Millai. I was awestruck. When I went back and told Balaji, he said, you are blessed by Srirangam, Ranganatha. Awesome, isn't it? This is called synchronicity. Please make a note. SYNCHRONICITY. Synchronicity means a meaningful coincidence. A coincidence which cannot be dismissed as a coincidence. In fact, seriously speaking, there is no such thing as a coincidence. Because I strongly believe everything is designed. Only dumb people use words like accidents, bad luck, good luck. You will get what you deserve to get. You will never get what you don't deserve to get. And nobody can take away what is yours. And you can't retain what is not yours. Well, but Krishna can make some exceptions sometimes. He can lower the punishments too. Well, Krishna's grace is always there. So we can't interfere in God's discretion. So let's leave it there. And then, Bondhu hai niye chalo. Bondhu hai niye chalo. This is Ananda Margi's song, composed by the founder, mm, Prabhat Ranjan Sarkar. Prabhat Ranjan Sarkar, the founder of Ananda Marg, he composed lovely bhajans. This is one of my favorites. Please listen to it on YouTube. Bondhu hai niye chalo, bondhu hai niye chalo. This is a Bengali song. I strongly recommend that every Sanatani, every Hindu, in order to unify everyone, we must learn at least one bhajan in all the languages that are there, at least the major languages. So, as usual, there has been a power cut. We don't know when we have power cuts. Fantastic, isn't it? So, I don't know whether I'm entitled to criticize the government also. So, next is there are some more songs I would like to mention here. ఉండేది రాముడొకడు ఊరకే చెడిపోకు మనసా. This is Tyagaraja. Please listen to that. It's an awesome kriti. Ragi tandira bhikshake ragi tandira, ragi tandira bhikshake ragi tandira. Purandaradasa kriti. Awesome. And then Batkamma Pata. Batkamma songs are there. Girls should be taught because there are so many rules of decorum, propriety, and wonderful values are there in the song, Batkamma song. So this is just a small list. I'll give you more lists. So the point here is, if you want to be a true Sanatani, you should learn at least a few bhajans, and if possible, as many bhajans as possible. At least one bhajan in all the different languages of Hindustan, Bharatvarsha. Then next, steam inhalation every day in the morning. Please do that, especially in winters, using the Maha Mantra. I do exercise also doing the Maha Mantra. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. When you are doing the steam inhalation, right? This is called, this can be like, actually I am blending Bhastrika Pranayama along with steam inhalation. Bhastrika Pranayama is a lung exercise. Pranayama, Krishna declared in the Bhagavatam, that is Pranayamam Parambalam. Breathing is the ultimate strength. It gives the ultimate strength because, you know, animals that breathe very fast die fast. So if you can control your breathing, you can enhance your longevity, right? So that is Bhastrika Pranayama. Please do some research and learn about it. Steam inhalation using the Maha Mantra. Kapal Bhati is also there. Kapal Bhati is exhalation. All you take out. Ramdev Babaji is there. You can learn Kapal Bhati. Please learn. Okay. So next, let me pause. Acha, here there is a point I would like to make. See, the Maha Mantra in the Kali Santarana Upanishad, the Maha Mantra starts with Rama first and Krishna later. But ISKCON, Krishna, ISKCON people, they chant Krishna's name first and Rama's name next. Of course, their argument is that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sang it that way. So, since they are devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they are singing it that way. I don't think there should be any problem at all. बात का बतंगड़ बनाने में कोई मतलब नहीं है. राम और कृष्ण एक ही तो हैं. वेदार्थ कृष्ण रामयो. Vedartha Krishna Ramayo. Veda itself is saying the essence of the entire Veda is Krishna and Rama. If you understand Krishna and Rama, you have understood the Vedas. So there should be no need to do hair splitting, logic chopping, and trying to blow things out of proportion. Please don't do that. But nevertheless, this question was asked of Puri Shankaracharya ji. Somebody asked, what should we do? Because this is the situation. I believe Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and also Brahmana Purana. In Brahmana Purana, somewhere it occurs like that. Nevertheless, their argument is since Chaitanya sang Krishna's name first, we are singing. I think it's perfectly all right. Now, Puri Shankaracharya was asked this question by somebody. And his answer was amazing. See, in the case of Valmiki, Valmiki at one stage, his name was Ratnakar. He was a dacoit. And when he met Narada and all those incidents, I don't want to talk about that now. So Narada realized that this fellow has degenerated to such an extent, he is not able to utter the word Rama also. So you see, there are many people, राम जय श्री राम बोलने को शर्माते हैं. अरे हिंदू हो बेशर्मो, राम राम बोलो, हरे कृष्ण बोलो, जय श्री कृष्ण बोलो. They'll say good morning. अरे do the Englishmen greet us, greet anybody in any other language? And sometimes I get annoyed with this nasty attitude. राम का नाम लेने में क्या तकलीफ है यार. अरे नॉर्थ इंडिया में इवन मुस्लिम्स से राम राम. तो ये हमारी हालत है दर्दनाक. सो I digress sometimes like this. So, Puri Shankaracharya ji gave a wonderful answer. He said Narada told Valmiki to chant, at that time he was Ratnakara. He became Valmiki later because Valmiki means, a termite hill. He did tapas for so many years, termite hill formed. So, he could not even utter the word Rama. So he was given the mantra Mara, 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 Mara became Rama. So Puri Shankaracharya ji gave a very simple explanation. When you can say Rama, why chant Ulta Mara? भाई जब राम बोल ही सकते हो तो मतलब है जब कलिसंतरण उपनिषद में Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare was written there. That's a much earlier one. When you can chant that, why do you want to change it? So I leave it to your discretion to decide whatever you want. So ISKCON, I had a darshan of Prabhupada when I was barely 10 years old. So a mere look at Prabhupada, I think, has instilled the seed of bhakti. ब्रह्मांड भ्रमते कौन भाग्यवान जीवा गुरु कृष्ण प्रसादे पाया भक्तिलता बीजा. चैतन्य says in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, ब्रह्मांड भ्रमिते कौन भाग्यवान जीवा गुरु कृष्ण प्रसादे पाया भक्तिलता बीजा. 84 yonis we are traveling, roaming. Some lucky fellow, by the grace of Guru and Krishna, will get the seed of the creeper of devotion to Krishna. Right? Jai Shri Ram. We will stop this track here. The 7th one is over. Keep noting and keep giving suggestions also. You can add some questions. We will make a wonderful book sometime later. Jai Shri Ram.